So I'd just like to read for you a story from the Bible. It's from 2 King, chapter 6, 15 through 17, and it's on your lyric sheet if you want to follow along. When the servant of the man of God got up and went out early the next morning, an army with horses and chariots had surrounded the city. "Oh no, my lord, what shall we do?" the servant asked. "Don't be afraid," the prophet answered. "Those who are with us are more than those who are with them." And Elisha prayed, "Open his eyes, Lord, so that he may see." Then the Lord opened the servant's eyes, and he looked and saw the hills full of horses and chariots of fire all around Elijah. So what's happening here is Elisha was a big deal prophet at the time this is happening. And this is an army that has been fighting Israel for a really long time. And they found out that Elijah somehow knows all of their moves and is telling the Israelites. So they're like, "We're going to go surround the city where he's at." And the servant goes and he's like, "Okay, Elijah, like, why are you not freaking out? You're supposed to be telling us what to do. Like, man, don't you see that there's like a giant army or basically around our entire civilization? Like, don't you realize there's a problem?" And he's like, "Yeah, I know there's a problem, but I'm not worried about it because God's going to back me up." And when he prays for him, what he sees is that the angelic army that's on Elisha's side is so much bigger than the opposing force. So I really hope that in your day-to-day lives, you don't have an army or like the modern equivalent, a SWAT team around your house on a daily basis. If you are, I'll pray for you after. But you know, we do have day-to-day battles. We have things we fight every day, whether it's that test you have to take, or the loved one who's in the hospital, or the coworker you can't stand. We've all had one of those. Well, we have grace for them too. But we all have our battles, me included. I used to suffer from severe depression before I came to know Jesus, and that is since no longer the case for the most part. But I believe that the thing that changes when we become believers isn't that those problems go away, because they don't just magically disappear. It's that you have the promise that somebody's always going to be there to back you up, to help you through them.
Amen.
They're not going to go away. They're not going to disappear. But I know that I am not alone. And my prayer for anyone here and anyone in this world is that they would come to get to know that. Thank you.